Welcome back to Simple Rud. This will be the last video for the Wayne Tower build, the Overkill Mini ITX, which means I gotta do some acrylic cutting. I've got the PETG tubing that I'm gonna go through and form. Now this will be the first time I've ever done that, so should be interesting. I've got some tools to help with 90 degrees, of course, cutting. If that doesn't work, I did get a hacksaw just in case. I've never cut the tubing and I want to make sure there's no cracks. I do have the EK leak tester, so when everything's all done I can hook this up and just verify that there's no leaks before I put any fluid in there. So the next time I'm talking to you, we'll be showing you the final build and wrapping everything up. Again, I will be doing another video after this that'll do the entire build all in one video for those of you who don't want the multiple videos in between. Thank you. there you have it. The build is complete. Being my first custom loop, I did run into some issues. Put a little too much pressure on some of the fittings and ended up creating leaks that I had to replace those fittings. The tubing had some interesting bends. I had to reroute a couple times and get it to where it worked right. I wasn't able to put the rad where I originally wanted, but it works just great where it's at. The wiring, fitting all the wiring on that one side was interesting. Kind of ruined the footage, so you're really not going to see it. But spent probably a good 2 hours trying to tuck that wiring so I could put that panel on. But now it turned out great. I'm beyond happy with the final product. The build is better than what I'd hoped it would be. LCSC did a great job on the front panel. The machine works great. The quote's nice. I might need to even out the RGB so it really lights up a little bit better, but for right now I'm really happy with it. I've been using it for all the video editing. Temperatures are actually pretty good. When I go to render, I do get a little warm, but that's because I'm using all 16 threads at 5 gigahertz, and she ramps up. Now those Nocta Industrials, I'm happy I got them, and maybe I won't use them again. They do get loud, which I did expect, but cramped in this case, it's kind of it's an interesting balance. I'm happy they ramp up that much and move that much air because it does help that much cooling. But I wish I would have went something a little larger where I could have got more airflow, just because that 9900 KS is factory overclocked. She does run warm, and it's just something that I'll keep in mind on my next build. I do plan on upgrading my keyboard and mouse. These are about 8 years old. Still happy with them, still work. I just figure why not upgrade. The monitor, well, currently this isn't even a monitor. 32-inch 1080p Vizio TV. Works, lets me game, but it's definitely not utilizing this computer in the slightest. So I plan on upgrading to probably 1440p, maybe 4K, the 2080 Ti. I mean, I haven't even got it to warm up, whether I'm running SolidWorks or rendering or really anything I've been doing. Constant gaming. At the hottest I've seen it's 50C, whereas the CPU, if I'm utilizing it and it's running all 16 threads, I do see it get up to about 80C. Thankfully no higher than that. It's very loud at that point, but it maintains. The next build will probably be a little more mellow. Talked my girlfriend into letting me build her computer. So it's going to be probably more small form factor. She doesn't game yet, but plan on testing myself out in a different way. And one thing that was difficult about this build was just cramming everything into such a small space. Now granted, it looks big, and in many ways the case is big, but it's still very much small form factor. And everything's vertical, and the wiring was interesting. Running all my lines was interesting. Now granted, very, very happy with how it came out. I am hoping to get a couple customers and continue this practice of building more. I have got SolidWorks now, so I'm actually designing a custom desk. That'll be a couple years in the making. I figure I won't have to upgrade my PC for probably another 2 generations. My last PC I used for 7 years, and honestly I could still boot it up and game if I wanted to. I have a tendency to do overkill in anything I do, and I want to continue that. One thing I'll probably be bringing into the videos later too is probably some car projects. I have a 39 Chev and a 72 Chevelle, so those will definitely be things I'm working on, and why not share the progress and the struggles and the outcomes with that as well, and show you all that you can really do anything you set your mind to, even if you've never done it before. This is my first custom loop, and if this is where it starts, and I look forward to see where it goes. But I'm going to call it a wrap on this one. The build is done. I will be doing one more video, as in I'm just going to cut the 3 build videos into one long video for all those who didn't want to watch 3-parter and you want to just sit down and watch one whole video. I'll have that set up. If you have any advice or any comments, feedback, leave it down below. If you got recommendations for a keyboard, mouse, or monitor, I'd love to hear them. I'm still looking into the tech, and monitor-wise, it's hard to tell if I should just jump in and buy one now or if I should wait a couple months and get it when the tech is fresh. Yeah, hit like down below, subscribe, and I'll look forward to bringing you more videos. That's Simple Rudd. Thank you.